Hey guys, how you doing? Just coming at you with another video here. This one's going to be on how to ship coral. This is quite a large shipment, but you know, we like to pay close attention to detail on all the shipments here. So we put little plastic souffle cups as a coral protective guard on all of our frags. And then in addition to that, if a coral is too large to be shipped in a cup, then I float it upside down on some styrofoam, and it is held in place by rubber bands, as you can see. And then it kind of just loops and bobs all the way to its destination. Let me see if I can get you a better... You can see all the corals there that are floating upside down. So all these will be bagged up and they will be put in a styrofoam container and then shipped to New York from Chicago. I will throw a couple heat packs in there, but maybe I'll show you a little bit of what the end product looks here as well. And I'll be right back. So I've reached this stage of the packing process. Here's one of the larger colonies right here. It's floating in that salt water there on its styrofoam. Here's an example of a smaller frag that is in what I call like a coral guard, which is like a souffle cup. Here's another example of one of those. And another. It's nice and protected. I have my heaters being activated over here. This is the heater brand I like to use. Got the 40-hour plus over here. I got the cooler ready, and now I'm going to be putting all the frags in a larger bag and then tying those off, putting them in here, and then I'll check back with you then. Okay. So I got all the smaller frags in the big bag here, so I'm going to be sucking out the air with this handheld vacuum right here, just so that if one of these bags does leak, it doesn't have any space for the water to go into, and that makes sure that the water stays in the bag that it's supposed to stay in. So if one of the sticks does puncture a bag, the water doesn't really have anywhere to go. Alright, so I'll check back in just a minute. Okay, so we're back again because in that last clip I forgot to actually show you the process of shrink wrapping this stuff, so I know that if you're like me you probably want to see that, so I'm going to do that for you. You just tie it off right here. Now if acro is to poke one of those bags, then the water has nowhere to go. So yeah, I'll check back in a minute. Alright guys, we are here. We are at the final stage. All the frags have been vacuum sealed in these nice thick bags here. I got my 2 heating packs on the side here, wrapped in paper towel, so that if there is some water, that they can absorb some of that, because if these heat packs get wet, they can be deactivated. I've also taped one to the top of the container here, and something that I do that other people might not do is I drill a hole in the top to allow oxygen to constantly be flowing into the box, because these heat packs actually require oxygen for that reaction to continue happening. That's why you have to open them up out of the pack and shake them a little bit to get them going. I didn't show you guys this before, but I will show you it now. Each one of my frags comes with a number on the frag plug written in permanent ink, and then I send you one of these invoices with the number and the corresponding lineage that is associated with that number. So that's it. I'm going to wrap this guy up, tape up the box, and then we're all finished, and we're going to go off to the to FedEx. Alright, thanks guys. Hey guys, so the pack made it out. At least I dropped it off to FedEx. I decided that with some of my more like educational videos, I'm still going to do a little, check up on the reef, as kind of a reward for sitting through the boring stuff. We get to check up on the reef and see how it's doing. Got some food here, so I'm going to feed for you guys and, we'll just enjoy the reef after a big shipment went out. So, without further ado, let's feed these guys. Make these guys some too. And I also have a couple fish in some too that I'm going to hit up. So let me just, there we go. Alright, that's all of it. Let's enjoy. Get a little top down. Oh yeah, how's that? Ooh. We are looking nice. Woo! Woo! Lovely. Oh yeah.